Okay, I'm going to discuss about petty domestic violence and misunderstanding. Um, I remember when I was growing up, um, I only lived with my dad until 1992, and I was born in 1979. So he died actually when I was a teen, and I had a problem because I noticed, and like other teens my age, I wasn't blossoming. Like at the age of puberty, changes that happens to a girl. You start to have your breasts, you know, all what the adolescents were having, and I wasn't having it, and I was concerned. And my dad noticed, and uh, this is what he told me. I later on came to discover that it's a saying that it's used, and he told me a man was created strong, but not necessarily more intelligent. On the other hand, a woman was granted intuition and femininity, a combination that, when properly utilized, can jumble any mind that walk the universe. A woman was granted intuition. It's a very difficult English word for me. Anyway, intuition, femininity, a combination that, when properly utilized, can jumble any mind that walks the universe. So, a young lady approached me in my inbox and said she has been married since 2009 and has a son and a daughter now. The hubby has a baby mama, another woman, previously before their relationship, with two children together. And he oftenly communicates with the baby mama, but when the wife complains, he says he was only asking about the children. They are married legally in this their marriage at the attorney general, yeah. But with the previous lady, they were not married. They never got married. They just had children together. Yeah? Oh, so she feels like she has been trapped into this marriage because she does not want the husband communicating with the other lady. I think she feels insecure, so she feels like she's been trapped. So she's been making a very big deal out of it with the husband until it has reached a point where the husband has beaten her in front of the children. So it has reached a point that it's causing violence in the family, in the marriage. And this marriage is in Kenya, and so she wants to leave the marriage. And then also another thing she has noticed, she says that the domestic help, who is a lady, and keeps on wishing the spouse a nice day when he's going, and tells him good afternoon, good morning when he wakes up or when he comes in. But she also does that to her, but she does not want the help to do it to her husband. So in this case, I'm seeing a pattern of insecurity. Yeah. As a lady or as a woman, yeah, it reaches a point where you are not supposed to have this little childish mentality of crashing or falling in love. You're supposed to be mature. Yeah. Also choose your battles. Why would you be fighting with a man because he calls to find out about the children? And don't you think the more you keep on fighting, the more you keep on making the situation relevancy, you're giving it a lot of relevancy, which does not really matter. Huh? Because the more you keep on showing him and the other woman that you're so concerned about their phone calls, you're insecure, you don't want them to call each other, you make a fuss, you create a battle out of it that you cannot even fight yourself, the more you're making it so relevant. So why can't you ignore it? Sometimes ladies, we try to bring a lot of drama, seeking a lot of attention, yeah, and then saying that the man was bad or the relationship was bad. Yeah. So you either keep up with the fact that he's got a baby mama and he will be calling to find out about the children and keep busy with other things when he's calling, or pack and go. But at that rate, yeah, you will not be keeping relationships, because it's so petty and it's so childish. And even if something was happening behind your back and you were clever, you ain't checking, they're going to get tired and stop it. But if you're always checking, oh, why is my domestic help wishing him a nice day? He works in the office. There's a receptionist maybe. There's a security guard maybe who's a lady. There's a secretary, there's his workmate. He goes to fuel the car if he's driving. Yeah? How many people wish him a nice day? At the supermarket. So in this case, don't you see, or isn't it not clear that this particular lady or this particular girl has got insecurity problems? Yeah? I do not support domestic violence. Any form of violence, emotional violence or physical violence. But if she's always nagging and on the man's head that, why are you calling her? Why did you call her? And the other lady can hear, and why are you giving it so much relevancy like this? Huh? Why are you so insecure? Ladies, we must have confidence. We must believe in ourselves, yeah? So that the man also wants to be associated with you. But if you're so clinging, so insecure, who would want to be associated with you? Who would respect you if you don't even respect yourself? Self-respect is important, and so is respect to humanity and people who live with you. And this is what I think is the problem with such an example.